what's going on, guys? It's Victor here, along with Mark.
Hi.
I know we've been doing a lot of reaction videos lately, so Mark has suggested that we should go back to doing our tier lists. He sent me a couple, so we're gonna go and do that. Let's see how this goes. It could be really controversial. Who cares? But I want y'all to let us know how y'all feel about it in the comments, because we're really interested in knowing how you feel about these things. So, I don't know if this is a tier list video or ASMR, but I think we're just gonna get started. And do you want to tell them before we get started, Mark?
Let's get into it.
Mark, how do you feel about Gumball?
I really like Gumball. I think it's a show of its own where it's like it doesn't really, you don't see any other type of show in it, you know. I feel like it does its own thing, and not only does its own thing, it also like puts in a lot of stuff as far as like real life things in there, and you're just like, wow.
For the kids and the adults, you know.
Exactly. So if I was to choose, I would honestly put it at S.
Of course. I mean, I agree. It's hard. They got good references, good like messages. It's funny, has good animation. It's been going on for a while. Okay, yeah, I agree. I think this is an easy like start off S tier. Yeah, not much argument for me here. So we're gonna move on to Dexter's Laboratory. Were you a big Dexter's fan?
I like Dexter's Laboratory, actually. I remember I've seen it a lot, you know, and with, you know, seeing that whole theme song, that intense behind theme song for no
words. It's just
no words. Yes, my man's just running around everywhere.
But thing with me, I have like spotty memory of Dexter's Laboratory. That's what's gonna mess up my tiering in this. But like with Dexter, I remember like Omelette du Fromage. You remember that?
I do not.
That's when he was like trying to act cool, and he act like he knew French. And then everybody's like, "Oh, Dexter, say it again." He's like, "Omelette du fromage." But like, and then they use that for a meme of like, "Oh, like I love your accent, like I love your Philly accent." And it's like,
out of here.
And it's like, it's like, say it again. It's like Dick and Bull.
Dick and Bull, fuck out of here.
Yeah. And then like obviously like the mom. I remember the mom.
She's sick.
So where we are?
I think I'll put it at B.
Okay, B. Okay, I can see that.
C.
No, I wasn't gonna do that. That's disrespectful.
Okay.
There's some other ones in here that deserve C. So
okay.
All right. Yeah, I could go with B. I could get down with that.
Maybe B. Just because we obviously don't remember the episodes. If we probably remembered episodes, I probably would say definitely A. But because we don't remember them, I would say B.
All right, Mark. Now we got your mans.
All right, well, why my man?
I feel like you a big Jonathan Bravo.
Do I look like him?
You don't, but like I always feel like you have like a. I feel like you're a fan of his. No.
Yeah. Do the monkey women.
Okay. Now this show, I like, for the most part, really don't remember much, except for the theme song.
Yeah, I mean, I remember, you know, vividly him always getting smacked by women.
Yeah. That, but like I feel like every episode just that. Like I don't remember like anything that like stands out like I do with
I do remember like something as an episode where he was. Now, what was she to him? Was it like a friend or a niece? I don't remember. You remember the little girl?
Yes, that's the only thing that I remembered while you like before you even said anything was that. Like, but I don't know what it was. Little Susie is intelligent young redhead who was very persistent with talk. She is was a neighbor.
Yeah, see, I knew it was never like they were related. I remember that because like she always would just pop up. So Bunny Bravo, is that the aunt or is that?
Bunny Bravo was a race car driver. What? As there were no men around to burn rubber. Mama Bravo.
Okay, let's read this one.
Bunny Mama Bravo is a supporting character in the Johnny Bravo. She was voiced by Brenda Vaccaro in the Japanese dub. What? There's a Japanese dub of Johnny Bravo? Hold on.
I mean, after that, like, come on.
Yeah, bro. I feel like I need to watch the whole series in Japanese now. I'm not even playing. That was so funny, bro. Well, I didn't even know that was a thing.
All right.
I could
I
probably put
I
it at B.
I go with B. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Now this one, I'm gonna let you take the reins on this, Mark.
I can't see what it is, from being
It's Total
honest.
Drama Island,
Okay.
and you already know I missed out on
Again,
that.
you missed out. You missed out. You missed out.
So I'll let you take the reins on this. I'll let you do the full explanation.
Total Drama Island. If you're like Victor, you haven't watched it, that's fine. Total Drama Island. Anyway,
Shama Lava.
Total Drama Island was a pretty cool show as far as like it was literally like a game show. It's literally survival, but in cartoon version. But more with teenagers, so they were kind of relating to kids and all that stuff like that, which really wasn't the thing because there was a lot of stuff as good old kids we didn't even get to experience yet, and they're over here like talking about it. But it was pretty funny. It was kind of more the end of like trying to think of another show, I guess. Can't really think of it. Probably, I guess, close to Gumball, where it was just like, they would have jokes like there that were kind of like more like serious, more adulting jokes, if you would say. And it was pretty funny. And like I said, I guess getting to that age, they were just teaching you stuff about being a teenager and stuff like that. So it was pretty funny. Where I would put it though, I'm not exactly sure because it's not S. And honestly, I don't want to know if I want to put it A, but at the same time, I don't think I want to put it at B. Then you have C, and I'm like, was it that bad though? And I'm just
people love that this show.
That's what I'm saying. I kind of liked it too, but I want to put it A, if anything.
A?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm just looking at the next show, Powerpuff Girls.
So now we got the Powerpuff Girls.
Butch.
Yep. I was gonna say, you already know about the Rowdy Rough Boys. They was in there. You got Mojo Jojo. We got the weird devil crab thing.
Jojo. Now, here's the thing, though.
Okay.
Where do we put Powerpuff Girls in?
Yeah, that's a rough one. I'm not even going to include the new one that came out because I have no idea how that went. But
yeah, we're not.
I thought it was pretty funny. It's kind of iconic, kind of like out of all the ones out here, there was like the only girl show. It was the only girl show. Theme song slaps.
Yeah.
No words, but that drum, that shit go hard.
I would put it at A.
A, okay. Okay, I could go with that.
I'm thinking of A just because, again, I feel like I have more familiarity with it. And obviously, Butch.
It's a staple. It's a staple.
That John was hilarious. Like, what? All right, this is you right here. This one's you right here. Because I watched this.
Upside down, no. L-A-C-L-O. L-A-C-O-O. L-A-C-L-O. Camp Lasso was his name. Oh, but what the thing with this show is, I remember the theme song because it was a banger. Don't really remember episodes.
Didn't like the elephant have like a accent?
Yeah, Raj.
Wow. Yeah, I'm dirty. Yo, wow.
That's how Raj. I don't know. I feel like this is like our first like C or D. I don't have it that high.
I think it'd probably be C.
Okay. Yeah, I'm cool.
Based off of that episode, I'm pretty sure there were some that were similar to that.
All right. Johnny
Bro.
Test recently doing a reboot with Netflix. I don't know if you heard that.
Did not.
They're reviving the show. Here's my relationship with Johnny Test. This is one of those shows that like when it was on, I just had no choice but to watch it, and that's how it always worked out every single day because I'd go to my grandparents' house after school, and it would always be on like nonstop. And I didn't like it, but just me sitting there having to watch it, it made me like somewhat like it.
Interesting.
And even at the same time, I still don't remember anything. I just remember the dog, Dookie. Yeah, and then the twin sisters who were geniuses, the special agents, and then obviously like that white chubby kid that was rich that like thought he was a rapper.
True.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't really remember much about the show except for the fact that that's how the characters were. Yeah, I don't know if you have any opinions or.
Okay, so here's my take on it. So kind of similar to you, I had no choice to watch it. You said it came on, after school. I remember always watching it in the morning. Like it always
in
came
early
on
morning too, like super
early in the morning, right before we went to school. I remember always seeing it. And like you said, I had no choice, and I honestly hated it. I could not stand watching the show over and over again. They had repeats on, obviously.
This is like the ridiculousness of Cartoon Network.
Yes, there you go. There you go. That is the perfect explanation for it. And like I said, I just did not like it. If I'm being completely honest, I want to put it straight to D.
Yep.
I could not stand it.
Now, Mark.
Yes.
Here we got something special here.
Oh snap! Oh snap! Anybody you will take a nap. Oh snap!
This show is kind of like legendary, low key. Like it had some appearances and shit that you would never see.
It was like probably one of the first shows, that really like a cartoon show that really like took the advantage of using actual real life people and putting them in cartoon form.
Tyler the Creator, freaking Donald Glover, Childish Gambino. Mm-hmm. Kind of crazy. Then we got Muscle Man. We got Mordecai and Rigby. My mom. The show was hilarious. The show was great. Had good appearances.
It was.
I love it.
Honestly, I would not mind like putting that on like now and just going right through it, just through all the episodes. Because I didn't even finish it, honestly.
I say like this is A.
Really?
You put it S?
I would say, because do you think it's the same level as Powerpuff Girls?
I don't know. What are you thinking?
I was thinking S.
S? Okay.
For the amount it did, and
True.
also the just hilariousness of it, like I think that's an S.
Speaking of hilariousness.
Yo, hold on. You see now sure though, if it should go S, because now I'm looking at this one and I'm like, bro, this show is out of pocket for no reason.
You want to talk about something that don't make sense?
Yeah, this is it, bro.
We had
a
a boy that was his IQ was beneath whatever measure you could. Like he's so dumb. Then you got this mean girl neighbor who wears a headband and her hair makes no type of sense. I don't even know why she has a dent in her head. Then you have Grim, the Jamaican Grim Reaper.
Bro.
You had a spider that Billy was the father of that loved him, but Billy hated spiders.
Yeah.
You had his best friend, or what? Not his best friend, I guess, but like whatever, a kid from school.
It was his best friend.
What was his name?
Erwin.
And then you had all the other characters that would come in that just made no sense either.
His mom. His dad was literally as dumb as him. So that's where you understood where he got it from. And then you had his mom, who I don't even really remember that much, but
they weren't siblings, right? Billy and Mandy?
Who? No, they were neighbors.
Okay, yeah. I could put this show on right now.
Yeah.
This is an easy S for me. This show is hilarious.
Yeah, this show is hilarious.
Then Dracula, bro.
wait, Dracula.
Bro, Dracula.
Wasn't it a woman?
Nah, Billy and Mandy.
Oh, you gotta show me that because I don't remember that.
You can see my screen, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yo, this guy. Yo, the oldest character in the show. My man was, he was killing it.
This is S tier, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's just get that up there. Here you go, another great theme song, another great show.
Yeah.
Code name Kids Next Door. Great concept, great show. I love it. Wasn't necessarily like funny, but it was a good like action kid drama type of show, right? Yeah, I think this is like A tier for me. Can't put it in
I was
S.
gonna say that. Yeah, I was gonna say A tier.
Okay. A. This is personally one of my favorites.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like this show.
What? How do you not?
I don't know. Whenever I would bring up like one of my top favorites from Cartoon Network and then Nettie, people like I didn't really watch it like that. Like I didn't really like it.
I don't know how. I really don't know.
Dig a hole.
Bro, did you see that?
That hurts. Double D.
I'm always trying to get Jawbreakers, and it was
Jimmy,
only 25
Johnny.
cents.
I know they was always they had
some reason they could never afford it.
Yeah. And even the time that he got enough, the store closed in front of him.
Exactly.
They were rushing to get down there.
They were rushing, and it was closing slowly, and they were like, "Hurry!" Bro, that was
This is
so
another show
sad.
I gotta put on.
Bro, like I literally like, they would do so much wrong too. And I always was rooting for them for any time. Like
They would just be scammers, like straight up.
exactly, they were literally the hustlers of our generation.
This is S tier, right?
Yes,
It's
yeah, for
easy.
sure. There's no way.
This show. Mark, what do you have to say about this show?
But what is the freaking name of it?
My
Is it
Gym Partner's a Monkey.
Yeah. I want to say the theme song was probably good.
My gym partner is a monkey. Monkey.
Yeah, it was a very catchy. That's what I will say about it. It's probably about it though.
Yeah, I don't remember anything else.
I don't remember. Oh my god.
Ooh, I'm buttering my butt.
That's enough of that. That was a weird time to click to. How you feel like Ben Tennyson?
Ben 10. You know, you're gonna be like, I don't know. It all depends on how you look at it. But Ben 10 to me was like almost. It was great and it was good, but it almost gave me a little bit of feel of Johnny Test a little bit. But again, not really. Like very far from it. But it was one of those shows that I feel like I definitely saw a lot. But I feel like I think it was because it was like the very original one. I think was really good.
Yeah.
The ones that they're constantly making now are just.
I don't even. There's so many like spin-offs and like whatever. Like there's so
Yeah.
much. I feel like this would be a great show if they were somehow able to like take the same idea and put it into an adult way, or like the same way they do with like the Flash or like Daredevil. Like if they did something like that, that'd be awesome. I could put this like C or B.
I think it might be B worthy. Definitely
Yeah.
not C because I don't want to put that next
With
to
Camp Laszlo.
Yeah, there's no way I can say that's Camp Laszlo.
How you feeling about Flapjack?
Flapjack. No, Flapjack was pretty interesting too. Flapjack to me almost reminded me a little bit of like, I guess just because of the theme, SpongeBob, but because obviously the whole sailor thing. But you have Flapjack, who's a dumb character, super sentimental and caring. Then you have the captain, or I guess
Captain
wannabe
Knuckles.
captain. Yeah, well, man, you remember? Why you remember these names?
Why would I not?
But it's just like, yo, like that's just not a name. I would try to make sure I keep in my.
And
memory. That's all.
what just triggered for me that also kind of like verifies what you were thinking. Captain, I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, Captain Knuckles is the same voice of Flying Dutchman.
But then you have them, and then you have the whale, who was
That I don't remember the name of.
I don't remember the name of her, but she had that black sassy voice.
She did. I remember names. I remember this.
I remember that.
I remember names. I remember characters. I don't remember full episodes though.
Yeah, the episodes I remember very vaguely. It's probably on the same level as probably like Codename Kids Next Door.
But this is definitely like adult humor, but like not. But like this is all the same vibe as like Rick and Morty, Gumball, like regular show. Like all these like they were made by the same people. That's why, or like Gravity Falls. Gravity Falls and Flapjack are like very similar. A lot of those like those same people, you could tell.
Okay.
So I could give it like a B or A.
was
I just don't
gonna say
remember
B. I was gonna
much.
say B.
All right, this is all you, Mark.
Yo, Adventure Time. Oh man. Adventure Time was a funny show, man. I don't know how you missed it. I don't know.
I can still watch it today. They got it on
Right.
HBO Max to the new like whatever they did with it.
Adventure Time was one of those shows that was just like it was not because I don't know if regular show came out yet.
It was
but
like they were like around the same time. Not exactly like Adventure Time is older, but they definitely
Yeah.
came while they were still like.
But Adventure
both
Time
running.
was just one of those shows at that time where again it was one of those very first shows that when it's just started getting weird. Like it was just random shit that just happened in shows. You were just like, what the hell? And it was very cool because again, the closest we got, I think, to as a kid as far as like weird stuff happening like that was SpongeBob. Where it was just like, you know, those weird things and you're just like, yo, what the hell? But it's just funny. And Adventure Time was that next show where it was like, okay, it's not on Nickelodeon, it's on Cartoon Network, and we're getting another show kind of similar to it. And I just thought it was pretty funny. But yeah, very weird show. You have this one human who's like in this world of many different creatures and has a talking dog as his best friend. Yeah, I thought it was pretty funny. And then you have the Lemon King and, you know, unacceptable. Yeah, that guy. But It's pretty funny. I really liked it, enjoyed it.
A lot of people do. A lot of people still love this to this day.
Yeah, it's a very funny show from what I've watched. It's hard to judge because like it's in my head I want to put it S, but you haven't watched it.
No,
I'm like,
just based off like what I've seen, people like how much they love this show, and like what I've the bits I've seen of it, I wouldn't mind putting it S.
I want to put it S. It's
Yeah.
really good. Oh man.
Eduardo.
Yeah, this show is something else too.
Great characters,
Yes.
memorable
amazing.
episodes,
It's crazy.
iconic
they had
intro.
So many characters.
iconic intro,
Oh, that yeah.
Different
Something
art
very
style.
different. Yeah.
different concept. Nobody has ever done anything like this either.
Yeah, very different.
How do you feel, Mark?
I really love this show.
Okay. A
Yeah.
S.
It might be a good A1.
Yeah.
Definitely a good A1.
I agree. All right, Mark. Let's just make this quick.
Chowder.
Let's make it quick.
chowder,
This is S, right?
D?
I'm gonna say child.
Oh, this
Get
is
your ass
definitely
up here. Schnitzel.
S. Rada.
Great show, great food, great concept. They did a lot of good stuff with it. Like the animation is one of its own. Two people tried to copy it, like the whole moving clothes pattern type of thing. A lot of different episodes, a lot of good characters. Now, Mark, I'll let you go
Why?
because you love this show, man.
You love this show.
Yeah. This is-
You as a
this-
kid.
this
I
might-
just cannot understand
This might-
the crazy just like interest you have with this show. Just like not even interest, it's just weird. The fact like, I can't even explain it with you with this show.
This might explain why my dreams are so effed up.
Yes, it will. Cause like the interest you have in this show and just like why you like it just doesn't make sense to me. At least am I thinking of it as a kid? Why you had so much like
Even me, I guess I had the same mentality as a kid. It was just like I love different, and the fact that this show was just like it seemed like if at first look it looks so simple and kiddie, and then you just see like the switch up of just like the animation style would just be so scary, and like some of the concepts and stuff. Like I don't know, I loved it. It's like horror with like kids, and then even like the way that they drew everything would look so good, and then it was funny too, low key. Like when he would I would die. When Courage would get like beat up and he'd be all messed up, he would laugh with his teeth all jacked up. That would kill me, bro.
Bro, it was funny in certain parts like that, but it was just that idea of like, bro, like the switch up would just be so crazy on the show. Like 1 second you're just chilling, and that's how they always did it. It always started every episode of a establishing shot right outside the house of just a sunny day, the windmill just going, and then you go inside the house. It's typical, you know. My man's Eustace is just reading his newspaper. You know, Muriel's
What's your
in there
offer?
probably sitting down knitting, or she's in the kitchen cooking. You got Courage just chilling, either sleeping or something like that. And then out of nowhere, something just happens, and then the whole episode is just flipped. And I'm like, what? And he's just going crazy.
I'm just not gonna say it. I'm just gonna put him up here.
I think it deserves it, if I'm being honest. It deserves it for being different, for sure. Because it's definitely something that, you know, not a lot of people understood. But, like, you got to give it its credit. Because it's just like, wow. How was it able to do the things it did?
Now I want to go watch these shows. Anything you want to? Any closing remarks, Mark?
Let us know what y'all think. Is some of the shows that you think were lower deserve to be S? If there's any other shows that you think were on here or wasn't on here but should have been, let us know. Yeah, I think all of our choices are pretty good as far as where we put them at. You know, I feel like obviously if we had a more vivid memory of certain of these shows, it'd be a lot different. You know, maybe there would have been shows that we saw that probably we didn't remember as much that we were probably like, probably should have been lower. Who knows? But in all, I think this is a really good list. Man. If I could go back and just watch some of these shows, you know.
All right, people. We love you guys. We'll see you next week. Bye.